Hey guys, what do you think of fishing? Do you think it's fun or boring? Well, I personally do not care because web fishing does what it says on the tin. You fish across the World Wide Web. So yeah, I'm going to get all of the intro stuff out of the way. This is a series that I'm starting called Dumbass Game Reviews where I'm literally just going to ramble about whatever game I want to. Could be web fishing, what I'm doing now, Marvel Rivals, Peggle, Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Mansion, whatever game I want. Probably not Scooby-Doo, it's probably not even a real game. But yeah, this series I'm just going to be rambling about games. They may be a bit informative, they most likely won't. But this is mainly just for me to just do stuff, create videos, upload them onto the internet, and just basically just have fun editing, essentially. So yeah, intro... Yeah, that's it. That's the intro, yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Web fishing is a very simple game. You throw out your fishing rod, you wait for a fish to bite, you then hold down mouse 1 until you go to a mashing section, you then mash, and then you pull out the fish. That's it. That's the game. Well, there is actually a tiny bit more. You also communicate with other people across the World Wide Web. But I mean, like, you're most likely already doing that over Discord, so nothing special there. But the presentation on how it is done, it is lovely. So goddamn nice. On the talks of communication, there is one thing that the dev has done which I truly appreciate. When you are in the middle of typing out a message, if you are in the process of catching a fish and a fish does end up biting at your rod, you just continue to fish. You're stuck in a limbo state where you cannot pull out the fish until you press enter on your keyboard and send the message. Until you press enter, you are stuck doing the animation of you fighting the fish with nothing going on. You are just there, fishing, fighting the fish until you press enter. That is such a nice feature because you don't want it to be that you're amidst typing a message and then you just get cut off. That is never fun. So that being there is fun. And one thing that's also funny, you could just say, for example, just leave your computer on for a month's time in the middle of typing a message, and your character will be stuck there. There's nothing they can do. They are just fighting a fish for a month. Some dumb stuff like that. I like that. Small features like that. Small features make the best games. You can also catch so many different types of fish, which is another good thing about the game, is there being tons of different fish to catch. There's 3 different areas you can catch from. Well, different loot pools, I should specify. You have the freshwater fish, which are gotten from the lakes, and then you have the saltwater, which are gotten from the beaches. Any water touching beaches, that is saltwater. And in these different pools, you can get different types of fish with different looks and different values. Like, some different fish you can get is the UFO, otherwise known as the Unidentified Fish Object, which deserves to rot in hell due to how it looks. I despise it, it sucks, I do not like it. Yeah, that's it, I don't like it. But then some other fish you can catch are, you have the carp, koi, eel, oyster, squid, pike, largemouth bass, axolotl, golden bass, clownfish, manta ray, krill, weed, helicoprion? What the? How that is such a weird name for a fish. And the golden manta ray. There's also another, but there's still like tons of other fish you can catch. You can either 1, play the game and just start fishing, or 2, just go onto the wiki, just go onto the web fishing wiki. It's entirely up to you. But not only can you catch fish, you can customize how your character looks, which is another fun part of the game, being able to customize how you want to display yourself in the game. You can either look like a cat or be a dog. There's only 2, not sure if they're going to add more. Personally, I don't care if they add more or not. I'd rather have more unique fish and different stuff to buy in the shops. That's one thing I'll get to later. But when it comes to the cosmetics, you can get different clothing, that you can buy and put onto your character. Them being like different t-shirts, different hats, different trousers, and just different effects that you can have. And the one thing that I like about it is that you don't have to spend any real money to get these cosmetics. You don't need to spend like 70 goddamn quid just to get a different looking gun skin, which is just ridiculous. Games where you don't need to spend real money, amazing. It's really fun. You can also get different titles to go underneath your name. One of them, well actually 2 of them, being related to catching the golden fish, as I mentioned previously. They are really long titles, and honestly, they're really funny. They are really goddamn funny, because they are the biggest titles there, and you can only get them to catching the golden fish, which are like a 0.1ish%, I'm not entirely sure. You can either get them from the shop, or by just fishing them out, because you can get treasure chests which hold different cosmetic items, which is also nice. You don't have to just grind out money, which is very easy to do, to get cosmetics you want. You can just play the game and just roll and just hope for RNG to give you the correct cosmetics you want. But say for example you don't like cosmetics, you're fine just rocking around as a naked cat. That's fine, you do you, I don't care. But one thing that is better than cosmetics, and that's upgrades, baby! These upgrades make you better at fishing. Not at your level, but in an overall progression way. These upgrades allow you to have a faster reel speed. Is it reel speed? I'm actually forgetting how you play the goddamn game. These upgrades allow you to upgrade your character. What they do is you can have a higher chance to catch more fish. Your clicks classify for more clicks, so 1 click equals like 5 clicks or something, and then it just goes up from there, allowing you to catch the fish faster, allowing to mash more. There's upgrades that allow you to hold more bait, so you don't have to go restock as often. Then there's also one which grants you to have more luck, meaning you can get higher tier fish. You can also get bait licenses, which allow you to catch higher rarity types of fish. Not different types of fish, because you can catch all the different types of fish at once, which is very nice. But you get different types of fish. Like you just start catching out normal, then you can get like glistening, alpha, and some other ones which I don't remember because I did not write them in the script, so I do not remember them. But you don't just have to buy cosmetics or upgrades. You can also buy like random world accessories, like having a chair, a therapy chair, a bush to hide in, a well, a toilet, which both of those you can fish out of, which is so goddamn funny, especially if you reel back on them. It just looks like the bobber is floating in the air. It's goddamn hilarious. And a green screen. Very huge, love that. But what I love more than any of those is the fact that you can do some goddamn gambling. Just straight, pure gambling through scratch cards. You're not very likely to win, but that's gambling. You don't play for the hopes of winning. You play for the sake of it, because you just want to roll that slight chance to hit it big. And that's all you need, that slight chance. Another thing that you can spend your hard-earned money on is the vending machine. The vending machine allows you to get different types of fluids for you to consume, each of them having different effects. You can get colas that affect the amount of money and XP that you get. Plus, they also increase your reel speed and give you a higher catch rate, which is so goddamn nice. I'd highly recommend using them. They are so goddamn good. You can then also buy slushies that affect your run speed. There's 2 tiers of them. You have the normal slushie, which I think would be like a 1.2 times movement speed. And then you have the higher tier, I think it's the jumbo slushie, which affects your speed to such a ludicrous degree that I generally thought that people that were using them before were just straight up cheating. I generally thought that people using them were cheaters because they were moving so damn fast. You can also get alcohol so that you can go get yourself pissed whilst fishing. The best way to fish. And like, it also has actual in-game effects, which is just fun. Your movement becomes slightly randomized whilst moving. You can still have full control whilst moving, but you'll just randomly move. Like, you could just be standing still and you'll just randomly like move to the side or backwards or forwards. You also, your face changes to show that you are alcoholic, and anything you type in game gets like a drunken slur to it. You can also get another drink, can't remember its name, not really that important though, but you can change, but it changes your jump size so that you can jump and dive further. Oh yeah, also, you can get drinks that... You can also get drinks that alter your character's size, which is very goddamn funny. So that you can just get bigger or goddamn smaller. Only by like... you can only drink them, like just increase them by like values by 1.5, I'd say. So you can get 1.5 times smaller or larger. Something like that. Don't take my word for goddamn Bible or something, I don't care. And yeah, that's basically... There's more to the game, but there's obviously stuff that I can't remember or just didn't put down in the Google Doc that I have in front of me. But yeah, highly recommend the game. So good, especially since it's like £6. It's just fun to play. Get your friends on it, just have a laugh, just goof around, just catch fish. Go catch virtual fish. It's better than those RNG games on Roblox.